Welcome back my YouTube channel Hominid History Hub 2, where we journey back to the distant past and uncover the daily struggles, dangers, and triumphs of early humans. Today, we step into a world 3.6 million years ago, where survival depended on every sound, every step, and every moment of caution. It was an age where one wrong move could mean the end, and where early human ancestors like Homo Habilis shared the land with some of the most fearsome predators ever to walk the earth. The African landscape of 3.6 million years ago was alive with activity. Vast grasslands stretched as far as the eye could see, dotted with clumps of acacia trees, rocky shelters, and rivers that gave life to countless creatures. Herds of ancient antelope and primitive elephants grazed peacefully, but the peace never lasted long. Danger was always lurking in the tall grass, ready to strike. Among these dangers was the giant saber-fanged tiger, a predator unlike any other. With enormous curved canine teeth stretching down past its lower jaw, this animal was built for sudden, devastating attacks. Its muscles rippled with power, and its movements were quiet and deadly. To creatures of the savanna, it was the embodiment of fear, and to Homo Habilis, it was a constant shadow that haunted their fragile existence. Homo Habilis, often known as the handyman, was among the earliest members of the human lineage. They stood shorter than modern humans, with longer arms and smaller brains, but they carried with them something unique, an intelligence that set them apart from the beasts around them. They had begun to craft stone tools, using sharp edges to cut meat, scrape hides, and crack open bones. These tools became their defense, and their survival weapon. One group of Homo Habilis moved carefully along a riverbank, seeking food and water. Their eyes scanned the trees for fruit, while others searched the sand for clams or fish left behind by the receding waters. The group worked together, each alert to the dangers they had learned to expect. The land was full of predators, and even the smallest mistake could attract death. Unbeknownst to them, the saber-fanged tiger was already watching. Hidden in the tall golden grass, its body was low to the ground, every muscle ready to spring. Its amber eyes locked onto the figures by the river. It had no concept of the strange intelligence these beings carried. To the predator, they were prey, nothing more. A young Homo Habilis paused, sensing something. Their instincts, sharpened by generations of survival, often detected danger before the eye could confirm it. A sudden silence in the birdsong above and the uneasy stillness in the air sent a chill through the group. They gathered closer, gripping stones and wooden clubs, hearts pounding with the knowledge that something was near. Then it happened. With terrifying speed, the saber-fanged tiger exploded from the grass. Its roar shattered the air, its long fangs gleaming in the sunlight as it lunged toward the group. Panic erupted, but panic was tempered with action. These early humans had faced predators before, and though fear raced through their veins, survival demanded unity. Several individuals hurled stones, their sharp edges striking the beast's flank. Others swung wooden clubs, aiming to keep distance between themselves and the giant predator. The tiger slashed with its massive claws, tearing through the air with deadly precision. A single swipe could end a life, and the Homo Habilis knew at point. One brave adult darted forward, not to fight directly, but to distract. Waving arms and shouting, they pulled the predator's attention, giving others time to escape to the trees nearby. The tiger's eyes narrowed, furious at the challenge. Its powerful body twisted and pounced again, this time striking the ground where the distraction had stood only moments before. Up in the trees, others shouted and threw more stones, pelting the predator with surprising accuracy. Each strike stung, and though the saber-fanged tiger was mighty, it was not invincible. It snarled in frustration, blood trickling from shallow cuts. The Homo Habilis were not strong enough to kill it outright, but they were clever enough to make it reconsider the hunt. Finally, after several failed charges, the predator stepped back, its amber eyes blazing with rage. The prey it had chosen was unlike any other. It did not scatter like gazelles or freeze like smaller mammals. These creatures fought back with strategy, sound, and stone. With a final hiss, the saber-fanged tiger retreated into the grass, disappearing as suddenly as it had arrived. The silence that followed was overwhelming. The Homo Habilis clung to one another, their breaths heavy and fast. They had survived what should have been certain death, not because of strength, but because of unity and intelligence. Their tools, their courage, and their ability to work together had saved them once again. This encounter would not be forgotten. Around the fire later that night, the group likely mimicked the roar of the predator, reenacting the battle, passing on the memory to the younger ones. Stories like these became the earliest foundations of human culture, shared experiences that taught the value of courage, teamwork, and caution. For Homo habilis, life was always uncertain. Each sunrise brought both opportunity and danger. But every escape from a predator, every clever use of stone, and every act of cooperation pushed them closer toward the long path of becoming fully human. Each survival story added another step forward in the evolution of intelligence. The saber-fanged tiger would hunt again, and many times it would succeed. But on that day, against that group, it had been defeated. It was a reminder that even in a world of giants and predators, the spark of human ingenuity was already burning bright. This was the daily reality of 3.6 million years ago. A struggle where the line between life and death was razor thin, where nature's most fearsome beasts roamed freely, and where early humans began to carve their place in history. Their world was harsh, but it was also the cradle of humanity's rise. As we look back, we see not just a fight between predator and prey, but a glimpse of the beginning of something greater. The rise of intelligence over brute strength, the triumph of strategy over fear. It was here, in encounters like these, that the human journey truly began. Thank you for watching Hominid History Hub 2. Join us again as we continue to explore the incredible story of early human survival, one moment at a time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep following this extraordinary journey into the past.